Our story today is Jamaica Louise James by Amy Hest. I was the one with the cool idea. It happened last winter, and the mayor put my name on a golden plaque, and it's down in the subway station at the 86th and Main station. You can see it if you go there. Jamaica Louise James, age 8. That's me. You'd better believe it. Do you want to hear my big idea? I do. Well, I'll tell you, but you've got to listen to the whole story, not just part of it. Mama says my stories go on and on and on. Whenever I'm at the beginning of one, she tells me, "Get to the point, Jamaica," or "Snap to it, baby." But, like lacing up the details, this way and that, I think it's told better that way. This story begins with me. I have a big artist pad with 100 big pages and 5 colored pencils with perfect skinny points. Sometimes I set myself up on the top step of our building where everyone can see me. Everything I see is something I want to draw. At night, Mama and Grammy and I cuddle on the couch while the city quiets down. I show them every picture that night I made. Sometimes I still tell a story as I go. Sometimes they ask a question like, "Why does the man's coat have a triangle pocket?" Other times, we don't say a word. We just look. Now, look at me on birthday number 8. Gammy and Mama dance around my bed. "Open your presents," they shout. "We can't wait another minute." Now, know what they did? They bought me a real painter set with 8 little tubes of color and 2 paintbrushes. Paint sets cost a lot. I worry. My, they say, "Are you going to spend a birthday number 8 worrying when you could be out doing something wonderful, such as painting the world?" So that's when I got my big idea. Now, this is the part of the story where I tell my grandma, who leaves for work when it is still dark, and sometimes I wake up halfway when she slides out of bed. In winter, she gets all layered up, starting with long underwear layers. She and Mama whisper in the kitchen. They drink that strong black coffee, and Grandma scoops up her brown lunch bag and goes outside. I'm scared in the night, but not Gammy. At the 86 and Main station, she goes down, down, down into the subway. All day long, people line up at Gammy's token booth. They give her $1 or 4 quarters, and she slides the token to her hand. Then they rush off to catch their train. Now, I like subway stations because the seats are hot pink and because they go very, very fast. But I don't like the subway stations as much, especially the ones at the 86 in Maine. There are too many steep steps, 56 I counted, and too many grown-ups who look mad. The walls are old tile walls, and they do not have any colors on them. When Gammy comes home, she sews and talks about the people she sees. Mama reads and hums, but I paint, blending all of those colors until they look just right. And every day I add a picture to my collection, and every day I think about my cool ideas. At last, it's the morning of Gammy's birthday. Mama and I get up early, we get all layered up, and sneak outside. Mama holds my hand. I'm scared, but also very excited. We swoosh along our boots in the dark of the snowy storms, and at 86 in Maine, we go down, down, down the 56 steep stairs all the way to the station floor. But we don't buy a ticket at the token booth. We don't take a ride on the subway train. What we do is hang up paintings on the old tile wall, then another, and then another, and one more. Before you know it, the station is filled with color. Surprise! We shout when Grammy comes down, clomping down the steps. She looks all around the station. Jamaica Louise James, she calls. Come right here so I can give you a big hug, baby. So now you know the whole story. Everyone sure is in love with my subway station. You'd be surprised. People are talking to each other. Some even smile. That looks like me, said the lady in the green hat to the gentleman with the red bow tie. And then Gammy tells everyone about Jamaica Louise James, age 8. That's me. You'd better believe it. The